the first picture you see here, you see the gas and the brake function. And of course, we're talking about the gas and the brake in a car. You cannot go forward if you don't have the gas function. And when I think gas function, I'm thinking about loan officers, loan production. You cannot have drive earnings and interest income if you do not have loan officers in there that are out there beating the pavement, doing a good job and building relationships. At the same time, if you have strong loan officers without compensating controls in the form of strong and talented credit analysts, you will go off the road. You will run into something. So there's value in both functions. But what are the core qualities of a strong analyst? Number one, curiosity. They want to get behind the numbers. I remember one of the first times I looked at a loan as an examiner, mentor bled all over my paper and said, Anson, don't give me elevator analysis. Don't tell me that sales went up, sales went down, revenue went up, revenue went down. Tell me why they went up and went down, and have a curiosity about the business and what makes that business tick. Next thing you know, you want to have perspective. You want to understand the perspective of the loan officer as an analyst and understand what they're attempting to accomplish by getting this deal. And you should be happy to help that loan officer get a win from time to time. But also you want to make sure that you understand the perspective that you should be coming from as an analyst. Just know that if you're an analyst that does ride-alongs with loan officers, or if you're an analyst that does ride-alongs where you go out and meet with the borrower, don't lose track of your perspective. You are a break. You go with the borrower and they show you the nice fish tank and you go out to lunch and everything. Don't forget that you're a control function. Don't get so bought into the deal that you lose your independence. Also, as an analyst, introspection. Know which areas that you need to improve on. If you're weak in some areas of cash flow, free cash flow, if you don't know what capex means, introspective to know. You say, you know what? I heard somebody mention something in the last meeting. Let me ask one of the loan officers what they meant. Let me ask one of the senior analysts a concept that I'm kind of fuzzy on. So always be introspective on the areas in which you can improve on. And lastly, emotional intelligence. You can be smart and you can be right, but if you do not know how to communicate with people, you're not going to go far in this business. I find that some of the people that last the longest is that they know how to communicate with other individuals. They know how to build relationships while also being able to have tough conversations. All right. As a loan reviewer, I think I'm hard but fair in a sense that something needs to go from past substandard, it's going to go from past to substandard, but I'm also willing to communicate and negotiate in instances where there's some gray areas. So you got to understand how to communicate both written and verbally as an analyst. Those are some of the core qualities of a strong credit analyst. So mention adding, subtraction, and arithmetic. Again, you can find any analyst level one should be able to put information into a spreadsheet and input it in an efficient manner. It's these softer skills that are going to make your career.